do what thus said the Lord, and let you go home. Then he which had received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I know thee, that thou art a hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathering where thou hast not strong. And I was afraid, and went and hid thy talent in the earth. Lo, there thou had that is thine. His Lord answered and said unto him, Thou wicked and slothful servant, thou know that I reap where I sow not, and gather where I have not strong. Thou art therefore to have put my money to you to the changer, and then at my coming I should have received my own with usury. Take therefore the talent from him, and give it to him which had 10 talents. For to every man that has shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But from him that has not shall be taken away even that which he has. And cast ye the unprofitable servant unto outer darkness, there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Luke 13 and 6. He spoke also this parable. A certain man had a fig tree planted in the vineyard.
Well.
And he came and sought fruit therein, and found none. Then said he unto the dresser of the vineyard, Behold, these 3 years I come seeking fruit on this fig tree, and found none. Cut it down. Why cometh it the ground? And he answered and said unto him also, Till I shall dig around it. Okay. And he answered and said unto him, Lord, let it alone this year, also till I shall dig around it and doom it. And if it bear fruit, well. And if not, then after that thou shalt cut it down. I want to talk from something that God told me to share with you all tonight. And it must be to you that are here. He told me to tell you these words. Another year, another chance. Look at somebody and say, another chance.
Another chance.
Another year, another chance.
Amen.
You didn't just get through last year because you were lucky. You were driving the right car. You turned on the right street. You got it at the right time in the morning, laid out at night. And that's why no tragedies and no death and no sorrows came your way as it did others. But because God seemed fit to give you another chance. You know you didn't cross your T's and you didn't dot all your I's.
Right.
Some of your eyes said, well, you got a cornfield. Some of your teeth bit all back behind the building. But in the midst of that, God showed you mercy. And he let you live. Now come on, be honest. If God had judged you this year according to your sin and rewarded you according to your iniquity, we all be destroyed. Ain't that right? But God been merciful. And amen, he give us another chance. The Bible said that the husband went out into the vineyard and he had an axe in his hand. And the owner of the vineyard told him to cut the tree down. But he been so compassionate for the tree. When he went to cut the tree down, he said to the master who told him to cut it down, said, Master, I believe if you give me 1 more year, I can put some fertilizer around this tree, pull up the weeds from around it, break off the dead limb, and I believe this tree will bring forth fruit. Then, Lord, if it don't bring forth no fruit, then let me go cut it down. Well, let me tell you who the master was. This story was told by Jesus, and the master is God. The vineyard dresser is Jesus. Jesus trying to get you ready for heaven. He's trying to get you ready, amen, to see God one day in peace. Now, he done been good to you, and he done gave you chance after chance. But he said 1 more year. Somebody said 1 more year.
1 more year.
See, now, just because you got away this year don't mean you're going to get away next year. Is that all right? God gave you 1 more year to get your act together. He gave you 1 more year to stop cussing and stop fussing. Stop tipping and stop dipping.
Come on now.
Stop drinking and stop smoking. Oh, help me just a little while. He gave you 1 more year to get your garment clean. To get your act together. To get away from you glory. He give you one more year to talk right. One more year to walk right. One more year to act right. One more year to do right. It ain't no coincidence that the council didn't hit you this year. It ain't no coincidence that a car didn't hit you this year. That an accident didn't happen to you this year. But God gave you another chance. Jesus spoke up for you. How many know that Jesus sitting on the right hand side of the Father? And he's speaking for you right now. Huh? Out of all the prayers you pray, Jesus still sitting inside God speaking for you. Don't destroy, Lord.
That's it.
Lord, don't destroy.
Jesus.
Don't destroy.
My God.
I know God, she went to the club again, but don't destroy her.
Jesus.
I know she said she wasn't going to drink no more, but she did. Lord, don't destroy her. I know she said you won't let Joey come in the back door no more, but God, don't destroy her. Lord, give her another chance. She'll send Joey home out of God. Give her another chance, Lord. She'll get her act together.
Yes.
Give her another chance, God. She'll walk the walk and talk the talk. And God said to the husband, he said, don't cut the tree down. But I'm going to give it one more year. Somebody said one more year. I'm talking about me from the pulpit to you, God, and giving us one more year. The God our eyes and cross our teeth. God has given us one more year and get our act together. I don't care how good you've been, you can be better.
Yes, you can.
Do you hear what I say?
Yes, you can.
I know you might have thought you've been a goody two-shoe, but you can be better. There's room at the top to be better. There's room at the top to love somebody. When you frowned up and looked at all the other way, and then you shake the hand of that you did not like. God could have cut you down, but he didn't. You know the Lord was looking at you. When you were sitting in that old gossip conversation, you were talking about the pastor, you were talking about the deacon, you were talking about Burning Bush Church, and some of the members in the church. But the Lord didn't cut you down. He let you live a little while longer. You didn't do all God told you to do. You didn't go where God told you to go. You didn't live like God told you to live. But he gave you another chance.
Yes, he did.
He gave you a talent this year. And you ain't even use your talent. You ain't even trying to use your talent. You ain't doing nothing even fertilize your talent. You got your talent just laying there. Like it don't mean nothing. Like the man who had but one.
My God.
I don't care if he called you the usher real good.
Come on. Yes, God.
So what I do, I'm just a trusty baby. Do it with a smile on your face.
That's right. Yes, God.
They got me sweeping the carpet, sweeping like you got an attitude. I'm getting tired of all I do is watch the dishes. Watch the dishes till it gets me. Whatever you do for God, it may not look like it much. But do your best while you're doing it. And then God will bless you.
Yes, he will.
Because it don't look like nothing, and you won't do nothing, and you won't get no blessings.
That's it.
But God ain't going to give you two till you take care of one.
That's it.
You act like that don't mean nothing. He going to give you nothing else to work with. God wants to see what you want to do with that one tomato he gave you. Top that ain't but one tomato. I can't do much. You can cut it up, put it in some salad. You can slice it to make some tomato sandwich. Anybody in the house? Amen. He ain't looking for you to make no 12 jobs of tomato. You ain't got but one tomato. You can't do what other people do. That man had a whole basket of tomato. That's why he made 12 jobs. Talking that, Lord, they give me but one tomato. I can't make no 12 jobs. He didn't want you to make no 12 jobs. He just wanted to see what you're going to do with that one tomato.
What you going to do with it?
Hey, you said no, they're looking on in that basket of tomatoes. Don't miss your blessing already. Come on. I don't understand. Yeah. And you ain't even touched your tomato yet.
That's it.
And you still don't understand why. And why you done look, they ain't even touched your tomato, the other person making tomato jam.
Okay.
Tomato jam. That's what I'm talking about.
Tomato preserve. You get that hot water, putting that tomato, cutting it all up, putting it in the jar. And you still that mad at God because he gave you a tomato. Ain't made no sandwich. Ain't bought no mayonnaise. Ain't brought no bread. I'm going to let the Lord know that all he gave you was a tomato. And when he get back, that's all he going to get is a tomato.
Don't work like that. My God. Don't work like that.
Look at somebody say, do something with your tomato.
Do something with your tomato.
You use that God gave you.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
Don't worry about no 3 talents. Let's use that 1 talent.
Come on, man.
He said some he gave 1 talent. Some he gave 3. Some he gave 10. So the one who had 10 made 10 more. The one who had 5 made 5 more. When the Lord got back, he said, hey, where's my talent? He said, Lord, you gave me 10, I got 10 more. God rewarded him and said, man, you faithful servant. Oh, I'm going to bless you. And he went to the one who had 5. He said, where your 5? He said, Lord, I made 5 more talents. Now I got 10. The Lord blessed him and rejoiced. Then he went to one that had 1 and he started to look like a skeeter.
He buried.
The Lord said, excuse me. He said, where your sandwiches at? Sandwiches? I want to make some jelly. You can't make what you want to make. You got to make what God gave you.
That's right. That's it. That's it.
That's right.
Sometimes you can't make what you want to make.
That's it.
You know you ain't got enough to make no 12-jar jam. Come on, why you buying jars for?
Okay.
You ain't got the one later.
That's right.
Just do the breeze. Just do the breeze.
Then you got one bought 5 jars and you got to intimidate somebody. What are you going to do with it? Fill it full of water. Well, you went got a jar of mayonnaise.
And a loaf of light.
And a loaf of light bread. Say what?
A loaf of light.
That's what you were supposed to make. You were supposed to make sandwiches.
That's it.
Huh? I ain't finna quit my day job going to sing like Whitney Houston.
Okay.
I'm going to keep my day job.
That's it.
Amen.
That's it.
Everybody ain't Whitney Houston.
That's it.
Right.
Bobby Jones.
Okay.
T.D.J. Brown
Okay.
Boston.
Okay.
I'm Pastor Lockamy.
That's it.
Is that all right?
It's all right.
T.D.J. going to run a building and they'll lay on the ground and come see it.
Yes, we
They sure will, Pastor.
Huh?
Yeah, they will.
I go run a building, I just have a building over there ready. Yeah, people. Oh, come on.
That's it.
People, you know, you can't make people like you, they don't want to like you.
That's it.
It ain't got nothing to do with like, but people just favor so many, you know.
Favoritism. That's it.
When they heard that TDJ coming there 2 weeks, they go there and put a camp out all out of the week.
They light bill, water bill, rent.
Pick the tent for TDJ.
My God.
Now I'll go to WCKB and put on an out of Lockamy to be right in the tent because I'm down in the woods. I'll be down there by myself. But guess what? I ain't mad.
I ain't mad.
That's why you got to stay in your lane. Look at somebody say stay in your lane. So if you don't stay in your lane, you get run over. Uh-oh. When you get in somebody else's lane, you get run over.
You run over, stay in your lane.
Use what God gave you. He gave you another year. Quit coming to church, going home, and that's all you do.
Well.
Now come on, can I ask you a question? What did it look like you went to work in the morning on your job, and all you did went in the lunchroom and stayed 8 hours, then went back out in your car and went back home? Do you think anybody gonna pay you?
Nope.
You think anybody gonna pay you? You went on that job, you had 8 hours of work doing something else. But we come to church, we think church all the ears come and shout and holler and go back home.
Amen.
How many know their responsibilities in the church too?
Amen.
Amen. Oh, wait a minute, I got kind of quiet. Did I say amen? Amen. There are responsibilities in the church.
Amen.
Are y'all with me?
Yeah.
Y'all with me?
Yeah.
Are y'all still with me?
Still with you.
Pastor.
Are y'all with me?
We still with you.
Huh?
Still
And
with
she
you.
didn't tell me to tell y'all this, but first lady came up here 5 hours the other day, and she came up here 5 hours and cut that chicken up and cut the cake and cooked them string in that corn. I felt so bad that she was out here by herself, and she the first lady. Can I tell it? Don't nobody feel bad, but everybody feel bad.
My God.
Anybody in the house?
My God.
Do y'all hear what I'm saying? We gotta open up our eyes and see what's going on all around us. Because they want the church to just come to church, y'all. There are responsibilities in the church. Anybody with me?
Yes.
I ain't pointing fingers at nobody. I'm just trying to tell y'all. How you gonna know except I tell you? That right?
That's right.
That's right.
Ain't there responsibilities in the church?
You're right.
Amen. She did a good job. I just felt bad she had to do it by herself. Is that all right?
Yeah.
We appreciate you bringing everything you brought, but you know it took some knives and do some. Y'all still with me?
It takes word.
It takes word.
It takes word. God knows.
When I task it before you, it takes a lot of work, but it's easy when everybody pitches in. Is that all right?
It takes word.
Call and ask, what can I do?
It takes word.
Y'all with me? Y'all still with me?
Which pastor?
Pick the phone and say, what can I do? Amen?
Amen.
Don't ride by here talking about that old grass need to be cut. I don't know why it's so tall. You got a lawnmower at the house. Uh-oh, y'all get quiet over there.
That's it. It's tight, but it's right.
If you got a cow, bring him out here. He'll eat grass. Is that all right?
It's
He said, you took your talent and you hid it. You wouldn't use it this year. Because Burning Bush don't seem like it's a big enough place for you to sing or use your ability. But if you can't let God use you here at Burning Bush, there ain't no need going on yonder West area.
Come on.
Is that all right?
That's all right.
Because God put you here to be faithful. Are y'all still with me?
Yeah.
And see, people that little small places like this, people don't favor. Because they feel like ain't nothing going on.
That's true.
But I don't know about you, but there's a God in this little old building.
Oh, yeah.
There's a God. Y'all still with me? I say there's a God in this little old building. So the one that had one talent told the Lord, said, Lord, you ain't giving us the one talent. I couldn't make no soup out of that, no 12 jars. All I could do was make a tomato sandwich if I did that much. So I took your tomato and I buried it in the ground. Now what you gonna do about it? God said, I'm gonna cast you into hell. Excuse me, what the scripture said. He said, cast it into outer darkness, where there be weeping and gnashing of teeth. He said, you could have took that tomato and you could have made a tomato sandwich out of it. Y'all still with me? But because I didn't give you what I gave him, you wouldn't use what I gave you. Don't worry about what God gives somebody else. Look at somebody and say, use what you got.
Use what you got.
What you got?
Now I'm finna go now another year, y'all. God has given us a brand new year, a second chance. This time we do better, y'all.
Amen.
It's time, amen, that we this year come up to the mark and do what the Lord has asked us to do. Somebody said another year, another chance.
Another year, another
How many
chance.
know, come on, be honest. How many know you know God will give you another chance? You know he gave you another chance. Come on.
Yes.
You did not do what the Lord told you to do this year.
Amen.
And you still living, so he must give you another chance.
Amen.
But he told me to tell you one more year. Because the husband said give him one more year. Amen. And this time next year going to be another year. But the accident got an axe in his hand. Ain't that right? He got an axe in his hand. Now whether I get to talk to y'all again another year, he said one more year. He said give him another year, Lord. And then if they don't do what you say do, he said, then I'll take the axe out. Y'all, that don't mean no axe, y'all. That means death. That means God gonna take us out of here. Y'all hear me? That means God gonna cut our days short. Because see, if we don't bring forth fruit, we ain't doing God no good. Y'all still with me?
Amen.
He said the tree been there 3 years and ain't bring forth no fruit yet. Amen. I planted a garden this year and it bloomed and it didn't give me no watermelon. And guess what it did to it? Cut it down. It bloomed. Got right pretty like snow out there. Didn't give me not one watermelon. Cut it down. When something don't give you no produce, you have to cut it down. How many want God to cut you down? Don't raise your hand. Amen. But God told me to tell you, as you go to this new year, consider what he had gave you. Consider how good he been to you. Consider that talent that he gave you. Is that all right?
Amen.
Amen.
Don't let nobody make you sing for the Lord. Don't make somebody make you get up and testify when God been so good to you. Nobody will ever have to make me testify no more. Pop up like popcorn, but he been so good. Y'all still with me?
Yes.
Another year.
Another year.
Another chance.
Amen.
Another opportunity.
Amen.
That's it.
Amen. I'm glad he gave me another chance.
I know that.
I'm glad he didn't take me out. Do you hear me? Where every time you lay down at night, you sleeping at the point of death. If you open your eyes this morning and in the morning it don't be on this side of glory, and you ain't done what the Lord told you to do, it ain't going to be a pleasant thing. But God is encouraging you because he loves you so much. Listen, who spoke up for you? Who spoke up for you? Who?
Jesus.
Who? Jesus spoke up for you, y'all. All we done done for he had a nerve to speak up. He told the man, put the axe down. Don't cut the tree down. Say, give Pastor Lockamy another chance. Give Sister Lockamy another chance. Give the Sister Pastor another chance. Give you another chance. Don't take him out, Lord. But give him another. Stand on your feet.